Hi, this is Steve Spaulding, Arnold Classic 2015. Born and raised here in Columbus, home of it. Did a little training shoot with the man, Jeff Saigo, and my buddy Joe Tomas, also a proud West Sider with me. And today I did a little chest video. I haven't done one for a couple years, so I figured I would do one. Man, it's been what? I think the last one I did was on RX Muscle. That was 2009. So it's been a while. Basically, had a pretty good off season. I still have about 8 weeks left till I feel that I'll make a decision to what I'm going to do this year. Show-wise, last couple years. Last year I did North Americans. It was my first show that had a pro qualification, and I feel like I did all right. Weighed in a little light. I weighed in at 227, and me and my coach decided to go to super heavies, which I think was a mistake. Should have just cut a couple more pounds and got down to the heavies. But you live and you learn. Got great feedback. The judges were awesome. A lot of good pointers. Took their advice, improved on a few things over the winter.
Hey everybody, this is Joe Tomas. It was great starting off the Arnold Classic weekend with a Jeffrey Saigo shoot. Nothing better than that. We did some chest today, and currently I'm sitting at about 261. I'm down a couple pounds, had some stomach issues, trying to work my way back up. My goal was 270. I don't know if I'm going to hit that. I only got about 5 weeks left, but I'm sure going to try, so we'll see what happens. The last couple shows I did last season, 2013 season, well, I guess that would be season before last, I did 2 national shows. I did Masters Nationals, the 35 class, and then I did the North American. I did the Open and the 35 class there. And then I got top 5 in the Open, placed 3rd in the 35 class. And so last season, 2014 season, I did the North American and placed top 5 again in the Open, came in 2nd place in the 35 class, missed a pro card by 1 point, and that kind of just drives me to try my hardest this off season and come back with a better package and hope that I impress the judges enough and they can actually see that, you know, I changed the parts that they wanted me to change, and hopefully this year, if everything goes right, I might earn that. So we'll see. I'm definitely hoping. But like I said, it's 2015 Arnold Fitness weekend, and I'm just happy to be here with Jeffrey Saigo shooting this video.
I take a little bit of a different approach with chest. A lot of time I'll go heavy sometimes, but my theory is I do a lot of fly movements. I feel fly movements, I get a better stretch, I get more blood in there, and then about halfway through I might throw in like a pressing movement, kind of like a pre-fatigued blood volume type thing, depending on if I'm going higher reps or lower reps. I started off on incline, kind of did a hybrid. I'll do flies, a little bit heavier flies, usually work with 95s and 100s, and then I'll do 10 flies, and then I'll do 8 to 10 presses, kind of a combo. Did that. After we ended with that, we went over and did the incline chest press. That was pretty good. We kind of pyramided up to 4 plates, and then we pyramided down, which got a good little pump in there just to mix it up a little bit. From there, we went over, did some lying overhead extensions or whatever they are, pullovers. And that always works well. It's very tricky that you don't keep your lats involved. I usually keep my arms a little straight, and as I come up the top, squeeze your upper to middle chest, and that usually works pretty good. It's a lot of concentration and focus. And then from there, we did just, your basic crossovers, and last set did a drop set. So pretty short and sweet. Usually my workouts are 45 minutes to an hour. Legs takes a little bit longer depending on what I'm doing, what routines or what tempo I'm at. So I usually just try to keep it fresh and keep my routines mixed up. And I always feel that I get more growth and more stimulation out of doing fly movements and a little bit higher reps, but still, you got to add the heaviness in there on your pressing movements as well to make sure you're stimulating everything. So keeping everything mixed up is the key, I believe. So.
Yeah, we started off with the incline press dumbbells. I like this movement because I go really heavy on this movement. I do like to do my my slow movements and my concentration movements, but I also like to do some heavy pressing when I need to. So I went up to the 150-pound dumbbells because that's all we have here. And I did like a set of 10, and then warmed up, did 125s, warmed up to 150s, did like a set of 10. Then I just tried to rep it out, did I think I got 15. Then did a set of 12 or something. So I'm just trying to get 10, 12 reps, 15. Every once in a while I'll just go crazy and try to rep it out even more, 20 reps or something. But just trying to get a crazy pump and try to build some more thickness in my chest. And then after that, like Steve said, we went over to the machine incline press, which I feel really isolates my upper chest even more than, say, the dumbbells do. I can really get a squeeze at the top when I'm doing that. And we went pretty heavy on that, 4 plates, and then, like he said, we pyramided down, and that hit me up pretty hard, man. That was a pretty good exercise. Then from there, we did the pullovers, and like he was talking about, it is important to, my thing is to not go too low when I'm doing the pullovers, because when you start going too low, you start incorporating your lats in there, and when you're doing them for chest, obviously you're not trying to do your lats. So I don't try to go too low, and then when I bring it to the top, I squeeze my chest together as hard as I can on every single rep. So that's the reason why. I know a lot of people are probably looking at that like, oh, that's a lat exercise, but it's not. It just depends on how you're doing it and the form that you're using. That was strictly chest. It just depends on how you're doing it. And then the last exercise is, it was almost mimicking, say, like a decline cable, not quite a crossover, but almost mimicking a most muscular almost. I feel that in my outer lower chest area, and then even at the squeeze at the very outer part, even in mid chest area. I feel like that's a pretty good exercise to end your chest workout with. It kind of just, any little fibers you got left in there is going to tear them up. But it was a nice workout. My chest was full of blood, and we got a good one in.
I am working with a new nutrition company. I'm literally just booked with them this week, and I will be at the Challenger Nutrition booth. Have no clue what the number is. It's Wednesday, and I'll be going to pick my badge and everything.
Probably, I would say that at the end, and this video won't be up for weeks.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, you want to thank him at the end. I'll say, is there anyone you want to
Son of a bitch!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even going to be out till the Arnold's over.
God damn.
Which is why big
I did get that film, though, so it's okay.
You what?
I got that film.
Did you really?
And it was more funny.
Behind the scenes bloopers.
Throw the mic down.
Give me that microphone. There you go.
You're like, fuck. You're like, I don't know what the booth number is. I'm like, what's he talking about?